So, are we just gonna sit here staring longingly at each other all day? Or are you gonna tell me why I'm actually here?
I brought you here to try to understand you better. We've been working at this for so long, I realized we've never actually spoken to you.
And you're just figuring that out now?
We were preoccupied, I admit, but I'm here now. We're here now.
The thing I've never really understood about Henry, and now you, is that you guys don't really seem to get how this works. Usually, you talk about me like I'm just some kind of ghost, like, boom! But here's the thing. I'm him, he's me. Every syllable you utter to him, every thought he has rolling around in our head, I can hear. So, when you say things like, suppress him into oblivion, or, oh, my personal favorite, unfortunately, we can't kill him, well, you see why I might question your intentions. You know, just a bit.
So, Henry can see what you do?
He doesn't want to see what I see.
How's that work?
Ignorance is bliss, what can I say?
So, help me understand this. Henry created you.
He does like to say that, doesn't he? Yeah. Nothing could be further from the truth. You see, he didn't create me just as much as he didn't create our hands for a need to hold things. There's a teensy bit of me in every human being. Every single one of us. Most people ignore it. They don't want to hear my voice telling them what to do. But some people, like Henry, well, they listen. Let's imagine a scenario. You're standing on a crowded subway platform, and you see a girl a little bit too close to the edge. You think to yourself, I could probably push her over. No one would ever notice. You never do it because of your morals or ethics or whatever you want to call it. Everybody hears the voice. The difference is, Henry chose to embrace it. That he gave me a name doesn't mean that he created me any more than Newton created gravity. He just observed the natural order. Like a true man of science, actually.
So, Henry was so desperate for a friend that he let you take control.
Let me? He made me. You see, he didn't have the courage to do what he needed to do. So he wanted me to take over. It didn't matter whether I pushed him to do things that he wasn't supposed to do, things that he was forbidden from doing. He knew that that was going to happen. I know he knew. I could hear him thinking it.
So, from your perspective, it's his fault, not yours.
I'm just saying, don't point a loaded gun at someone if you don't want it to go off.
Well, now you've overplayed your hand and Henry's ready for you to go.
Oh, come on! What was I supposed to do? Just sit back and watch this endless series of mindless failures and Pyrrhic victories? I mean, losing out on the J. St. Gideon Prize because his graphs were mislabeled? He's got all this potential and he's just, Henry. It's depressing.
You're only here to help.
Well, let's not get hasty here. You see what because his name is... No? Okay, well, to be serious for a moment. Yes, okay, maybe it started out that way, but no, after a while, I mean, it was just fun taking him out for a test drive.
He's a human being. You can't just take him for a joyride.
Don't get sanctimonious with me, Jeffrey. It's my body, too. What do you think my friends would say if they watched this farce of yours?
You don't have any friends.
Now you're just being rude.
It's his body. You can't just take control. You're stealing his life.
Henry made his position very clear. For once, I couldn't agree with him more. Just know that I am ready, willing, and able to do the things that Henry won't. I'm not some disease you can cure or some bank robber looking for a payout. I'm just a guy who loves to exist. And I am just getting started.
Stop looking at her.
Now, that would make things more difficult.
Make what more difficult?
Deciding whether or not I'm gonna rape her before or after I kill her.
Hastie, I've heard enough. Why are we still listening to this?
Love your hair, by the way.
already.
Shut up, you son of a... Oh, come on, Hastie! You wanted to meet me? Well, this is me!
Now, historically, because of the cleanup involved. But I've been thinking recently that it must be kind of fun, right? Because people keep doing it.
Start the drip. This is going nowhere.
I had such high hopes for you, Hastie. I really did. But it turns out, you and Henry, not so different after all. Here I thought, maybe he realizes that you need to turn into the skid. But you don't. You're just like him. Boring and without vision. But I'll let you know a little secret. I'm an innovator, Hastie. And innovations win wars. Woo! What is that? That is some potent stuff. Okay. Do I need a prescription for this? Or can I just get that over the counter?